together again for the first time.
Hello everyone, my name is Max Cross and I am with the Blue Team's stage department, so I've been assigned the responsibilities of stage manager. And the scene that my team has chosen is scene 4 of Act 1. It's when Frederick arrives at the Transylvania station. In our version of the scene, the station is now a subway station, and the stop is at a pier, sort of a boardwalk carnival environment. In the original script, Frederick interacts with a shoe shiner, but in our version, it's a carnival barker. The barker asks Frederick if he wants to play any of the carnival games. Frederick declines. The barker leaves, and Frederick alone, he hears strange noises, and that's when he meets Igor, and they sing their song together again for the first time. And what I think is interesting about our take on this scene is that we're really trying to stress and emphasize the feeling and the atmosphere of Frederick stepping off this train and entering a completely new world. So every conversation we've had about it as a team, I think really has been about trying to make this environment be as interesting and fun and striking to look at as possible. And I think everything we've come up with still sort of fits in with the tone and original intent of the script. And I'm excited by what we've been working on, and I'm really excited to see what we continue to do.
Hi, I'm Skyler Watson, and I'm handling the set department for our group. For our theme, we chose a boardwalk carnival theme with lots of carnival games. So I'll be creating 4 large Broadway flats and painting each flat to resemble a carnival game, as well as a large sign that will go on top that will read Transylvania Boardwalk. And working with the lighting department, we'll add belt light all around the entire thing to resemble more of a carnival look.
Hi, I'm Charles Cantrell with the lighting department. We've got a really fun scene that we're working on, Act 1, Scene 4. This is when Frederick and Igor meet for the first time at the train station. Of course, with our scene, we have rewritten that a little bit, that Frederick just got off the subway, and that's where Igor is meeting him right at the entrance of the boardwalk. The boardwalk is almost like full of carnival games and rides and a really fun atmosphere. So the beginning of the scene, as they're just talking, coming off the subway, it's going to be a kind of a lit, kind of dim blue wash, stage wash, so you can make out their faces. And then as they approach the boardwalk, you'll see the carnival games and the rides, and more so just the games. I'm not sure if we're doing rides, but all the signs will be lit with little light bulbs all the way around them, like you see on a marquee. I'm using something called belt light, and that will be 4 channels, 4 different color lights, and when they walk up, they'll just be in still. But we got a really fun song called Together Again. Once that song kicks on, they're going to start chasing around and doing some cool fun effects. Now, because we're trying to do the belt light on the set, that gives us some limitations of cabling and things of that nature. So I did some research, and here's how I'm going to do that. So the belt light will be plugged into a dimmer pack from Chauvet Lighting, which will have wireless DMX to the console. But the biggest problem is the power. We don't want to run cables across the floor. So I found a Duracell gasless generator that'll just be charged on the side, and it'll be part of the actual set on the back side. That's where everything's gonna be plugged in. So that's kind of cool. It'll be a standalone unit, no cables run across the floor. During the scene, during the song, again, the lights will blink and flash. There's some lightning happening, so I'll be using the moving lights to focus directly on the actors, lighting just them for the lightning effect. I don't like the covering of the theater type lightning. The psych and color changing fixtures will be utilized throughout this scene, and the scene will end with a big blackout. So that is my recap.
Hi class, my name is Maria Bouchard, and I will oversee the costumes department for the Blue Team. So we have decided to work with a boardwalk carnival theme, which is why I have designed 3 different costumes. The first one is for Dr. Frederick, and he's going to be wearing a blue sequins blazer. along with leather pants, a blue hat, and black shoes. For the Carney Man, he's gonna be wearing a classic look of white and red strips blazer, navy blue pants, and a hat. And for Igor, we have decided to work with a black and white harlequin costume. So this is gonna add a lot of fun for this scene, and it's very different to the original one. So we think it's a good idea.
Hello, my name is Gabriel, and I'm head of the audio and sound department for Young Frankenstein. What I'm doing with this project is, since it takes place in a carnival, we're taking out all that we've known that's been done previously and going to be adding new sounds, new music, carnival sound effects, a very electronic soundtrack this Young Frankenstein will have. It's inspired by scenes from like Stranger Things, the carnival scene, Us, the carnival scene, and Us. It's just overall a new take from previous versions done before, and the sound will be a lot of synths are involved, so it's a very electronic, it's a dark, moody, it's got cool, mysterious vibes. It's different, it's very atmospheric.